Hey, Zaven, how's it feel to finally get to be able to play on your home field in front of the home fans?
It feels good. Definitely been ready for that the whole season, and unfortunately, we only get so many people. And but yeah, that's going to be a good thing to let the people from around here kind of see how we've been playing in person.
Is it a challenge to play these non-Saturday games? You just had another one moved today to a Thursday, so you'll be used to them, I guess. But is it a challenge playing not on a Saturday?
No, there's really no difference. It doesn't matter if you play, Saturday or uh, Saturday, Monday, Thursday. Whenever we're playing, we're playing. So I think you just got to be ready. That's probably the hardest part is getting ready for some guys. I wouldn't say for us it doesn't really matter because I think we're pretty fortunate, and we realize that as a team is we get to like we're getting to play. So like if they say, hey, we got to play on Thursday. Well, we get to play this game, so we might as well be excited to play it on Thursday because some teams don't get to play, or at least we might come to a point, I think, potentially in the season to where, you've canceled and you got to make up so many games. You're starting to bump into time with New Year's Six bowls, bowl games, and stuff like that. We've already had one rescheduled to December 7th or December 6th. You cancel another one, reschedule your December 14th or 15th. And then you do another one here at Christmas, which is, bowl games and uh, bowl games and conference games. So then you're only giving yourself a week to practice if you're in a New Year's Six. So that's where you start getting pretty bad, pretty cramped. So yeah, I'm down to play anywhere at any time.
Yeah. No, that
On offense.
interception last week, you showed off some hands there and showed off some moves on offense. You kind of use that for formula to tell Coach Monty, hey, put me in on offense also. You want to run some plays for you?
Yeah, I told him I'd run some QB lead stuff. But no, yeah, that's what we ran in high school. So I've had the rock in my hand before. This time I got to score. Thank God, my teammates, and they got some blocks for me, and I was able to make it to the end zone.
Hey, Zaven, you're getting mentioned in these, weekly awards, and the team's getting some attention after racking up those 2 wins and whatnot. And we're talking to Coach, and Caden here, he asked about, blocking out the noise and kind of maybe, is it bad if you guys hear these type of things or maybe get ahead of yourselves? Is there maybe a positive, though, to some positive attention? Maybe kind of putting a little extra pep in your step? Maybe kind of, not that you need the affirmation or anything, but is it kind of nice to maybe get a little attention?
Yeah, it's nice. It's good to give credit where credit's due, but not to overdo it. I had an old coach tell me never to let ink get in your eyes, and that's good or bad. If you let ink get to you, you're gonna start being down on yourself and thinking you're not really worth anything. And if you tell everyone's telling you good, you're just gonna stop working and stop being driven. So you got to find a fine line in there and realize where you're at, and still be hungry because no matter how good you play at this level, there's still guys better than you at the next level, or maybe coming up next game, showing something that you've never seen before. So as a team, I think we've done a really good job of staying focused on what we got to do and just paying attention to the next step that we need to take.
We got ESPN showing the pictures of you when you were a kid in gymnastics, and they got the camera on you after interceptions and forced fumbles and all that sort of thing. So I mean, you're a kid from Hominy. It's a lot of attention that happens just kind of suddenly. What's that been like for you? And then what's it like for family? What's it like for your mom to see on ESPN like that? And, just all this attention suddenly heaped upon you.
I feel like kind of being from a small town, going to Tulsa whenever I was going into my senior season in Hominy, I received kind of the same stuff, and not on a, kind of a national level that it is kind of now, but just on a real local level. And it kind of set the stepping stones of how I need to handle that and how, as a team, like how to come, even as a team, like we're getting national stuff right now. And, we've done a really good job of how we handle that. And I don't think nothing's changed, no one says anything. We just go out and still work the same, treat every game like it's our last because, this year definitely could be, with how things have gone and all that. So that's definitely one of the ways that we've kind of went about it. But, just getting all the, blowing all the, like you said, all the stuff blowing up. It's just, I guess it's something that comes with this. You can handle it in a bad way or a good way. I try to handle it in the best way as possible. And, always try and put a great image out there for the team and for Tulsa as a community. So, and, like I said, just don't let the ink get in your eyes, whether it's good or bad. That's basically the main thing.
Yeah, I asked Coach Monty, is this team just too hungry for you to worry about that too much? I mean, it certainly seems like this is a group that's pretty driven and has some goals that are, way beyond starting 2-1.
Yeah. This team, we're definitely, hungry, and we have big goals this year. And, every time we go out to practice, every time, like, we have our mindset on one thing, and that's getting, at least 1% better every day. And just focusing on the task that's at hand and not worrying about outside stuff. That's the big thing. So we've done a really good job of that as a team, as a offense, defense, special teams. I think we've had, big blow-ups. I think Bryson Powers had that strip on UCF when they were running it back, and that was a defensive play of the week or special teams play of the week or something like that. And they've had one with JC Santana, and we've had guys on the defense make some big plays. And, I think we've handled it well.
You were a freshman All-American, so you've produced from the time you got on the field. But just watching you now diagnose plays and, on the interception, it was obvious. I think you saw that coming. And that's so much of the success you've had this year is just that anticipation. Give me some idea of the difference when you were a freshman out there running around trying to make plays, versus now where it seems like you're a step or two ahead all the time.
It's just, it just seems like for me, the game has slowed down tremendously. Just knowing, I can pick up on really small stuff. Whereas like whenever I was a freshman, I was still trying to get the defensive call. I'm going through the defensive call in my mind. I'm going through what's my job, what's his job, what's going to happen here. If this guy does this, he could do that. Now it feels like all those steps I was thinking about in my mind are just being skipped now, because it's kind of just like a, habit of nature for me. And that's kind of, I think, where I've progressed is just, letting the game slow down for me, playing more instinctual, always putting myself in a great position, trying to do those things, and reading the offense, reading guys' body language, reading their eyes, watching to where they're going to go, and, tackling well. And I think we've done that, just not just me, but I think as a defense overall, we've done it pretty well.
Zaven, was there a time you weren't sure that linebacker was the right fit for you?
No, I was, like he said, I'm from Hominy, Oklahoma. I was blessed to be in this position. Whenever I was coming here, I had nothing. I went to 12 camps, and I'd have played kicker or nose guard. It doesn't matter. I had an offer from UCO for D end, and that was it. That's the only other thing I had. I was pretty much overlooked, or not even overlooked. It's whatever it is. It's in the past now, but I'm just grateful to be here because, if not, I'd probably still be in Hominy, working in the oil field or doing something, along those means. So I'm pretty thankful to be where I'm at. And no, I would have played anywhere, wondering. They just told me I was going to be a linebacker. And they knew I was signed as an athlete, and they knew I was going to play on the defensive side of the ball. I was like, I don't care where, I'll just go out and play.
Can you imagine is there a linebacker college linebacker, I should say, playing the position better than you are right now?
There's a lot of great linebackers out there. Malcolm Rodriguez from OSU's great. Micah Pearson's last year. He plays at, I believe, Penn State.
Right. Yeah.
But he's sitting out. He's a great linebacker. There's a good linebacker at Tulane. There's great linebackers all over. And maybe their defense doesn't allow them to make maybe as some big plays as ours. Our linebackers are D-lined, and it kind of just depends on what type of defense you're in, or whatever. So Or even I think it's Diego Fago from Navy. He's a great linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So I think all those guys just have the way their defense accommodates them. They've adapted to it. And, I think our defense is a really special defense that not a lot of people play. And maybe that's kind of why I get to make some big plays. But, yeah, there's definitely great linebackers out there.
Hey, I'll ask you what I asked Corey. All of a sudden, we're 1 week away from a pretty important election. Are you looking forward to the opportunity to vote next Tuesday?
Yeah, I encourage everyone to vote, everyone to speak their voice, and represent what they believe in, or and do that in a respectful manner. This world is always changing, and I think that's something as a nation we're gifted to be able to do, and I think we're lucky to do that because some people may not have it as good as us. And there's a lot of things going on in the world right now, not just in the U.S. but all over the world, and that we need to shine light on.
Right.
And I think we should use our voice here as a vote, not just on a national level, but locally too. But voting for the mayor, voting for all that stuff, that's something we need to do and include ourselves, be a contributor to society. And I think that's a good thing for us to do.
Sure. Yeah, you guys as a program, and really college football players everywhere sort of found their voice, I think, last off season over a lot of issues, and this might be the most effective way, I suppose, to make it known, right? Where affect policy change, that kind of thing, is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Did you vote 4 years ago in the general election by any chance?
No, I was 17.
Okay, so this will be it.
I'm only 21. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Anything else for Zaven?
With voting, you think we should vote you for the Heisman?
I appreciate that.
No, it was an honest question, David. Do you think that you could be in the running for the Heisman the way you do?
I don't know. That's not up to me. I just go out and play. Guys, definitely from all over are playing great, playing, at a very high level. And I think there's a lot of, factors that go into whenever you talk about Heisman. The first person you think of is not a will linebacker from Tulsa, Oklahoma. You think of a quarterback at a Power 5 school. So that is probably the road that'll be more traveled.
Any other questions?
We forgot to ask you about getting to wear the hat, the hat that you guys put on in celebration of the touchdowns.
Yeah, that's a good juju hat. Our new AD, we call him OG. He's a great guy. He's very involved in practice. He's comes up, talks to us. He is always around, even when it's cold, and he comes out, makes it out, and supports us. Not just on game days. He's there during practice, and he told us that he got us a gift. And he pulled it out at practice, and it was that blue fedora with the red feather on it. So I was happy to be able to wear that.
Very cool. Thanks, Zaven.
Thank you, guys.